Hi students, very good morning. So yesterday we have completed up to here, right? Delta G is equal to minus 2.2 F plus 2.303 RT. Now in this session we are going to deal with respect to equilibrium constant from the next equation. Okay. So let us assume something. So A and B are in equilibrium. If delta G is less than 0, that is negative value, then that is spontaneous, means the reaction is moving in the forward direction, means A is getting converted to B. If delta G is greater than 0, means it is positive value, you are having non-spontaneous, means the reaction is moving in the backward direction. See, spontaneous means it should go in the reaction should occur, means A will be getting converted to forward direction B. If delta G is greater than 0, means that is the positive condition. If delta G is positive, then the reaction is non-spontaneous. Non-spontaneous means reactants will not form products, means the reaction is moving in the backward direction because you are having the equilibrium. When delta G is equal to 0, then it is in the equilibrium, means the rate of forward reaction will be equal to the rate of backward reaction of the A getting converted to B. So now I am taking the condition like at equilibrium. See, we are calculating the equilibrium constant. Okay, at the equilibrium. Then the next equation. So at equilibrium, delta G will be equal to 0 because we know from this here, at equilibrium it will be equal to 0. So what will be getting? E cell will be equal to 0. Okay, not Z naught. We know that, so E is equal to 0 will be equal to E naught of cell minus 2.303 RT by NF log K equilibrium with respect to concentrations. So E naught of the cell will be equal to 2.303 RT by NF log concentration, equilibrium constant, right? And if you subject to the value of log Kc, so it will be equal to E naught of cell into NF by 2.303 RT, and you all know that 2.303 RT by F, it is equal to 0.59. So in place of this, if you keep that, log Kc will be equal to E naught of cell into N by 0.059. Okay, the same thing, if you subject to the log value, then you will be getting the remaining things. So in this chapter, one of the major content what we require is She, that is called as standard hydrogen electrode, or it is also called as normal hydrogen electrode. She or Ni. Okay, SHE or NHE. SHE means standard hydrogen electrode, NHE means normal hydrogen electrode. Okay, this is the electrode that is a gas ion electrode, means gas will be present. See, hydrogen is taken. Hydrogen basically it is a gas. How it should be taken as an electrode? See, you want to take hydrogen as the electrode, but hydrogen is a gas. How you can take it as an electrode? So then you will be taking, you will be preparing one type of electrode, right? So there is gas, that gas gets converted into ion, so it is called as gas ion electrode. So hydrogen gas you are taking, it is getting converted to H plus. Okay, and it is a She or Ni, it is called as reference electrode as said by IUPAC. Okay, IUPAC has decided this She as the reference electrodes, means whatever you get the value of reduction potential, you should be getting either greater than hydrogen or less than hydrogen. Okay, and because H is taken as the reference, this Ni or She is taken as the reference. Okay, it can act as both anode as well as cathode half cell. So if I want to follow the, if I want to identify the value of this zinc, how much potential it is giving, means first it should be it should get converted with the, or get connected with the hydrogen electrode. With respect to hydrogen electrode, either zinc is taking electrons or giving electrons will be calculated. Okay, so if it gives electrons, then hydrogen electrode will be acting as a cathode. Okay, if it takes electrons, it will be taken as a anode, right? So its XRP as well as SOP is assumed to be 0. So whatever you are doing, suppose if I say 1 crore of rupees, means 1 crore is compared with the rupee. When you compare with rupee, you are having 1 crore times. Suppose if I say half rupee, means when I compare with 1 rupee, whatever that I am having is half. If I say 1/4 rupee, it is compared with half. Suppose if I say 10 rupees, 10 is compared with the 1 rupee only again. So in the same way, whether any electrode, means either zinc or copper or aluminum, anything, or sodium, whatever the electrode it is having potential, it is compared with the hydrogen electrode. Okay, if it is it is compared with the hydrogen electrode. In some cases, some electrodes, may be acting as the cathode, and some electrodes it will be acting as the anode. So this hydrogen electrode is taken as reference. Again I am repeating the points. It is a gas ion electrode where H2 will be getting converted to H plus, or H plus getting converted to H2, both. Okay, H2 to H plus means it has undergone oxidation. It can also act as H plus to H2 also, anode or cathode. See, in third point we have said that it can act as both anode half cell as well as cathode half cell. So the conversion of H2 to H plus is possible, or H plus to H2, because it is taken as the reference electrode, right? And SRP, standard reduction potential, as well as standard oxidation potential of this reference electrode is assumed to be 0. It is taken as 0. Okay, so E naught of H plus to half H2, okay, or 2H plus we can write. See, if H plus to H2 means what it is reduction, right? It is 0. Or H2 to H plus, it is oxidation, it is also taken as 0. This is a standard condition. So the standard EMF or electrode potential of hydrogen is taken as the 0. And now the question comes, how to construct the type of electrode? Because you know that hydrogen is a gas. Here construction is taken. You are taking a beaker. In that you are taking HCl solution, and that HCl solution is of 1 molar. See, beaker with the HCl solution, and that HCl solution is of 1 molar. And you are taking a rod that is called as platinum rod. Okay, at the bottom you are having platinum foil. Why we are taking platinum means platinum is an inert electrode. It will not react with any other thing. Okay. Now what I am doing is, this platinum electrode is surrounded by a glass jacket, and it is having some opening here. From that opening you are sending pure hydrogen gas at pressure of 1 atmosphere. Pure hydrogen gas you are sending into this glass jacket, so that the gas comes here and it comes onto the platinum foil. So how much the platinum foil can absorb, or anything. Adsorb means surface phenomena, absorb means bulk phenomena. It goes into the platinum foil. Okay, this adsorb means this is only on the surface, the hydrogen gas will be adsorbed. Absorb means it goes deep into the foil. This is the condition. Say beaker. In that beaker you are having HCl of 1 molar solution, and you are making a platinum rod. At the bottom you are having platinum black foil. This is the same platinum only entire thing, and this platinum foil is covered with a glass jacket, and glass jacket at the top you are having one hole from where you can send pure hydrogen gas of 1 atmosphere. So this gas comes into this container and it gets adsorbed on the surface of the platinum foil, and the remaining hydrogen, so it can absorb some amount, right? It absorbs that one, and the remaining amount it moves away from this one into the solution. Suppose this foil is having the capacity to accommodate 10 cubic centimeters of H2. It absorbs on that and it keeps inside this one. And the remaining, if you send more hydrogen, it liberates the hydrogen, so that the hydrogen comes out in the form of the bubbles. And this entire setup, it is called as hydrogen electrode. See, platinum will not involve in the reaction, right? This is inert electrode. So whatever the hydrogen gas here it is present, it on the platinum foil, that involves in the reaction. What happens to the hydrogen? Means it may convert H2 to H plus, or it may convert H plus to H2, okay, which is deposited on the platinum black foil. Okay, this is H plus, and H2 has been deposited on the platinum black foil. Suppose if it gets converted into H plus, what happens? This H plus concentration moves into the HCl solution. This one H plus will be present in the solution, right? This is the condition. Now first thing, let us see here. Now let us take, it is acting as an anode. Anode means at anode what it should happen? At anode oxidation will occur, right? H2 is getting converted to H plus 2 electrons. Representing how you are representing this one means platinum H2 is getting converted to H plus in the aqueous solution. As this H2 is a gas, you are representing with pressure. Here it is concentration. H plus aqueous, right? Concentration. So E naught of half H2 getting converted to H plus, it is equal to 0. This is standard oxidation potential. The way of representing the She. Suppose if She undergoes, that is standard hydrogen electrode acts as cathode. Means in cathode what happens? Cathode means reduction should occur. So 2H plus, it absorbs 2 electrons, it gets converted to H2. representation. H plus aqueous slash platinum rod, on that you are having hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas will exert pressure, H plus will be the aqueous solution. So E naught of H plus to half H2, it is equal to 0. This is the standard reduction potential. So this is the way of representing, either in the form of anode oxidation representation, and this is the reduction representation. So this is the condition how you will be writing. Okay. So with this reference means you are, if you want to identify anything, you will be comparing it with hydrogen electrode. With respect to that, you will be calculating. Let us see one question. Find the electrode potential at 25 degrees centigrade for sulfuric acid aqueous, platinum H2 at 1 atmosphere. See, in the previous case we have taken something what? HCl. H plus means, HCl means what it happens? H plus Cl minus, it dissociates. But we have taken H2SO4. Means what will be the concentration of the solution? H2SO4 is a strong acid, right? So that it dissociates as 2H plus plus SO4 minus 2. You are taking the concentration as 0.05 initially, so this one will be normal. What happens? It gets completely dissociated, so that this H2SO4 will become 0. You will be getting 2 times of 0.05. So the concentration of H plus is 0.1 molar. Don't take the HCl. See, here we have taken picture, right? In this picture, he can take either HCl or H2SO4. HCl means only you are having 1 molar, so you will be getting whatever the concentration, you can write that. Suppose instead of HCl, if you take H2SO4, then you should taking the H plus concentration how much? Double to the concentration whatever we are taking. So here in this condition, he has mentioned the concentration of H2SO4 as 0.05. So what happens? It has become double. So the concentration of H plus in that is 0.1 molar. So what is happening to H2SO4? It has undergone oxidation. So it has undergone oxidation only, right? H2SO4 to here. Okay. So concentration is this one. And what he is asking, if you want reduction potential, okay, you can take it both the ways. Reduction potential means H plus aqueous conditions to H2. Okay, this is the way of writing. 0.1 molar is the concentration of H plus, and hydrogen is 1 atmospheric pressure. The representation is 2 electrons plus 2 H plus plus gives rise to H2. So what you are doing here, you are trying to finding out the reduction potential of the electrode. He is asking electrode potential. Always electrode potential should be found out in reduction only. So if you write in the reduction value, this is the condition. So E will be equal to E naught minus 0.059 log products concentration by reactants concentration. What is the product here? Here H2 is the product, so it is H2 will be exerting pressure, so it is PH2 by H plus whole square. Okay, this one. So E naught will be equal to 0, 0 minus 0.059 by 2 log partial pressure of H2 by H plus ions concentration whole square. So minus 0.059 by 2 log 1 by 0.1 whole square. So E by H plus to H2, it will be equal to minus 0.059 volts. This is the getting the way of getting the answer, right? I hope that you have understood this. So you can write in this way or in this way. Okay, both are the same things. Okay, students, take this question. Find the electrode potential at 25 degrees centigrade for an electrode in contact with a solution whose pH is 10. pH is 10, so that you can convert it into H plus concentration, right? So pause the video and try to solve the question. Okay, platinum H2 slash aqueous condition. This is the condition. pH is equal to 10, means H plus will be equal to 10 power minus 10. Okay, what happens? H2 is getting converted to 2H plus electrons. So if you want in this pattern, EH2 to H plus, this is oxidation way. EH2 to H plus, anything will be getting the same. Okay, 0.059 by N log products concentration by reactants concentration minus 0.059 by 2 log H plus whole square. This is the product rate by PH2. What is the H plus? H plus is this one, 10 power minus 10 whole square by 1. PH2 you are taking as 1 atmosphere, right? Okay, if you solve that, you will be getting 0.59 volts. This is the condition. Okay, students, practice all the questions whatever you have with respect to that. In the next series, we will be going with respect to electrode potential or electrochemical cell series. Okay, students, have a nice day. Bye bye.